men and women have been friends, family, but yet rivals as well. Some of the most epic battles have been fought from the North to the South Pole and anywhere in between. As time flies, battles have transformed themselves into sport.
And we're back here at the Inman Sports Complex, flipping back over to the Women's Elite. Hyenas taking on the Orcas here, game 3 and final of the day for both of these teams. Each coming in with a win and a loss. Maxi Wise and Keely Praku, the starting goaltender matchup in this one. Early on, the Orcas have it in the zone. That pass goes all the way through. Hyenas get to it, break the other way. Seastrom cuts that off. Forcelli tripped up, and we're going to have an early power play here. Touched by Gifford. The whistle blows. And it's Becky Dobson going to the box for tripping. So just 41 seconds into this game, the Orcas go to the advantage. It's Simpson, Frade, the Murphys, and Niskanen on the power play unit here for the Orcas, and they control off the draw. Niskanen walks it out to the line. Now goes in, top of the circle, has a lot of room, plays it down into the corner. Gets it back, goes out. Murphy one-timer, and the save made by Wise, and she holds on. Wise took the shootout loss in her first game today, made all 39 saves in regulation, went 0-0 to that shootout. Ultimately, the Hyenas lost that one to the Novas. Murphy, top of the zone here. Over to the half wall to her sister. Back, Colleen Murphy, shot, goes off a foot into the corner. Kat Murphy gets to it. Back out to Colleen. She'll try again, deflected on the way, but it goes all the way to the wall. Simpson picks it up there, a lot of room. Back down low for Frade. Frade for Niskanen. Now Murphy again, and another defensive stick cancels that one out before it gets to the net. And able to clear that one down is Sophia Agostinelli. Hyenas will change up. 30 seconds left on the power play. Orcas trying to hurry up and set the zone up again. Long pass across. Kat Murphy gets the line, plays it back to Frade. Frade for Colleen Murphy. She's challenged, escapes, over to Niskanen. Niskanen all the way across, one-timer, Frade blocked. And that one's cleared all the way down. Praku comes out, tries to play it across, turns it over, they score. Oh, a risky play there by Keely Praku to try to keep the power play going. Unfortunately, she puts it right on the stick of Maddie Nichols, and it's in the back of the net. A short-handed goal for the Hyenas, and they've got a 1-0 lead just over 2 minutes into this period. You can see what Praku was trying to do, had Niskanen open, didn't get enough on it, couldn't get back to her net, and the Hyenas are off and running. And here they come again, Nichols. How about another off the post? Nearly had 2 in 5 seconds. And she's got it again. Goes across. Back pass. Good back check there by Dzikovic to cancel it out, and now the Orcas come the other way. In over the line, shot. Weiss plays that into the corner. Rachel Israel goes all the way around. Bracco carries it up, tries to make the pass. It's cut off. Point shot blocked. Nice step there by Emma Crocker to keep the zone for the Orcas. And another good pinch there. That time by Grivnovics. It stays in the zone, but Agostinelli does get it out after a while. Crocker sends it right back in. Had the red line, no flooring call. Hyenas back to retrieve. Thierheller plays it up the wall. Good forecheck there, and it's circled back in by Randy Griffin. Israel has it now for the Hyenas. She's pressured. Grivnovics trying to work that ball loose. Support comes in from Fioka. Agostinelli gets it to the line, held in, still in, and a nice play there by the Orcas. Grivnovics sends it deep again. Brittany King in on the forecheck. Trying to find that ball, had it briefly, but Israel gets to it, plays it up the wall. Agostinelli cut off by Murphy. Good forecheck here from the Orcas. Just have to get possession and see if they can make something out of it. Hyenas clear it out. Goes all the way down, and the whistle for flooring. So some tired legs here for the Hyenas. Can't change on the flooring call. Orcas can, so they're going to get fresh and put the frayed line back out there. Orcas have it again off the draw. Play it into the near corner. They double Israel with the center and winger. Get the turnover, but a loose ball in no man's land, and the Hyenas get to it, and they're able to clear. Agostinelli sends it in deep. Hyenas now start to get a change after that long shift. Orcas trying to break out. Kat Murphy cut off there. Nice pinch by Lecoyer. She works the wall, back to the point, looking for Bilger. Chipped right back in. Lecoyer now goes down low. Nichols is there. Looking for Runels. It got past her, but she's going to get to the loose ball. Plays it back. Out to the point, one-timer. Just wide of the net. May have hit a stick in front. Kat Murphy's got it now. Sends it across. Simpson, nice play to gather it, and she's got some speed. Tries to toe drag, lost control. Does get it back. Turning, firing, and going wide of the net, but Weiss catches it and takes a whistle. Dobson back out to take the draw here for the Hyenas after serving her minor penalty, wins it. But good forecheck by the Orcas. They turn it over again. Stewart had it, gets it across. Pulling to the middle was Forcielli, but she couldn't get past. Hyenas chip it out, held in at the line though. Another good keep from Emma Crocker. Puts it into the far corner. Stewart circling, centers, nobody home. Hyenas have it. And they could have a 2-on-1 here if they hurry. In over the line, Dobson driving middle, gets the ball, just got to her backhand and it rolls into the corner, but she gets there first. Plays it all the way across. Maddie Nichols gets to it, curls. Nichols, another shot, that one blocked, still loose at the crease. Dobson trying to find it, does get to it. Now goes back in behind the net. Comes out the other side, turnaround shot hits the frame. Gets to it once more. Held off there by Emma Crocker. They both go to the ground. Whistle blows. I think this is just a dead ball. And yep, no call there of any kind, just a ball caught up under the players who had fallen, so we get a break. Both teams change. Fioka comes back out to take this draw. Gets a little help there from Bracco. Plays it in down low. Agostinelli boxing out the defender. Curls out to the circle. Now retreats, plays it down low. Bracco lost it. Orcas control. Good forecheck here though, can't really do much with it. It does eventually come free to Govlik, and she's got some room to run. Chips it out middle. That pass gets away from Kavortek, goes all the way down. Weiss out to play it. Gets it to the wall. Agostinelli is there to help her out. But another double on the ball by the Orcas. They've been very aggressive doubling that ball in the offensive zone. And they force a play all the way down by the Hyenas. No flooring call. I think Seastrom might have got a piece of that on the way out of the zone. Cancels out the flooring, but the Orcas control. That pass goes all the way through. And this is flooring. So it'll come back to the Orcas' end here. 3 minutes left to play here in the first period. 1-0 Hyenas. Shorthanded goal by Maddie Nichols early in this opening period. Lecoyer wins the draw clean. Right back to Bilger. She fires, and it goes into the corner. Hyenas get to it. Looking to set up here. Walking it all the way out to the top of the zone and then playing it down as Runels. Turnaround shot blocked nicely by Niskanen, but it comes to Bilger, another shot and a nice save by Praku. First shot blocked by Niskanen, fell right back onto a Hyenas stick. Bilger driving center lane there, gets a good shot off, but a kick save by Praku and a whistle. Nice job there. Keeping the left pad on that near side makes the save. Orcas win it back. Crocker up the wall. Chipped all the way out. Reeves back for it. Can't get it past. See what the Orcas can do here. Thrown to the middle to Brittany King. She's doubled. And it's turned over right back the other way. Hyenas with a rush. Runels across. One-timer. Pad save made and up into the glove. A little late charge for the rebound there from Runels. Praku didn't like it. But everybody calms down and we get a whistle. Nice backhand pass there. Runels one-times it doesn't quite get everything. And right off the pad of Praku and up into the glove. Dobson wins this draw, comes back out to the point. Orlando plays it down. Mears can't control it. The Orcas can. And another penalty coming up here. Griffin goes to the floor. I believe this call is on the Hyenas. Oh, no, excuse me. The call is going against Randy Griffin here. She went to the floor on that play. But she's the one who's been called for the penalty, and let's see what the call is here. Delay of game is the call, so it's a penalty both ways. The first call on Jada Mears there for roughing on that back check, but I believe, and we'll take a look here, as Griffin goes down, I think she gathers this ball into her body right there while she's on the ground, and if you pull it into the body, that's delay of game. So the penalties go both ways. No power play here for the Orcas. They'll get the ozone draw since the first call was against the Hyenas, but lose the power play there. I think Griffin's just trying to keep it alive and see if they could gain the zone, but unfortunately can't do that, and they saw it. 5-a-side hockey still. Oh, excuse me, we'll go 4-on-4. And a good forecheck there by the Orcas. They've been able to win a lot of balls down low, just haven't gotten to the middle yet. Frade back out to the point. Murphy plays it across for Niskanen. Niskanen goes all the way through for Frade. It was on her backhand, though, so she has to gather and control. She'll switch with Murphy. Go over to Niskanen. Back for Frade. Now Murphy. Colleen Murphy turning. Nice defensive play there by Nichols, and the Orcas have to leave the zone. They do keep control. But now have to find their way back in. Haley Frade gets to the dot. Gets the line a little too easy there, I think. The Orcas have the zone again. Murphy tries to go across. Good stick by Dobson. Agostinelli carries it out. Gains the line, but it comes right back out. Oh, and another penalty coming up here. Heidi Niskanen tripped up there and took some contact. She's up, able to get to the bench on her own, but clearly some discomfort in the right leg. And just a late hip there from Orlando is what they're going to call. So 1 minute left here, first period. This will be a 4-on-3 here for the Orcas for the last 30 seconds of those first two penalties. So a lot of open space here on the floor for this Orcas power play unit, see what they can do with the final minute of this first period. And then they'll get a minute of 5-on-4 on the back half of this power play. Off the draw, they win it back. Colleen Murphy plays it across. Looking, holding, Forcielli, back for Murphy. Murphy, back to Forcielli, fires away. Good block, and it goes right through the crease. Frade got her stick on it, and it went right across the blue paint, and nobody else could find it. She's got it back, out to Forcielli. Forcielli walking in as low as they'll let her. Pulls up, holds, fakes, now Murphy. Murphy, shot, pad save Weiss, and covers up. Good shot there from Colleen Murphy. Looked like she had a little room on that far post. Just trying to sneak it past there, but Weiss gets that right pad down. Good rebound control, scoops it up and takes a whistle. Another face-off win here for the Orcas. Ball up high behind the net. Forcielli finds it out of the air, then walks it over. Kat Murphy, back for Forcielli. All the way out now, Colleen Murphy. Colleen to Kat. She shoots, deflected, and loose ball to the corner. Murphy gets there first, out for Frade. Frade winds, fires, and it goes wide again. Another one, loose at the side of the net, and that is the end of the first period. So some good movement there from the Orcas at the end. They'll have 29 seconds left on the 5-on-4 at the start of the second period, but after one, Hyenas lead 1-0 with a shorthanded goal early in the period by Maddie Nichols after a turnover by the goaltender.
I love being a part of it because I am a player, I'm a coach, I'm a referee.
Ball hockey is so much more accessible to the average person if you've never played hockey before.
People look at it and like, oh, you just play, it's for hockey player, play the feet. It doesn't take skill to play. It takes skill to play.
We get excited, people get happy, there's fight, there's everything in it.
It's different.
It's fun.
Fast-paced.
Electric.
I mean, anyone can play.
From the beginning of time, men and women have been friends, family, but yet rivals as well. Some of the most epic battles have been fought from the North to the South Pole and anywhere in between. As time flies, battles have transformed themselves into sports. Yet, the fundamentals remain the same, with lighter shields and a different type of sword. But evolution is clever. It introduces new rules but keeps one thing intact: adrenaline. So it's with honor and pride that we present to the world all of the above into one sport. Hockey ball, the game born in the North that can be played from the mountains to the ocean, and from America to Europe, all the way to the land of the rising sun. Napper, anyone?
All right, underway here, second period. Orcas and Hyenas. Forcielli right off the draw, walking in, fires and scores. Power play goal for the Orcas. Samantha Forcielli right off the face-off. Orcas win it into that open space. Drives in on the left wing. As you look right off the draw here, gets to it first, wins it to herself. Briefly thought about the pass, then decided, let me just fire it in near post, and this game is tied. 7 seconds into the second period. Hyenas win the draw. Gifford plays it across. Chipped up. Nice play there by the Orcas. They cut it off, and now with some speed. Shot, glove save Weiss. Govalik with the wrister there. Now she'll step in to take the draw after that shot. Hyenas get to it first, play it in behind their own net. Brunels down low to retrieve, carries it out herself. Give her some room. Tries to split between two. She does, gets it into the zone, but nobody there on the other end. Orcas breaking out again. Govlik in over the line. Has Kavortek driving center lane, pulls up, goes to the point instead. Big shot, Seastrom blocked up high. Whitney Nichols with the block on that one. Orcas reset in their own zone. Seastrom holding, tries to go through the middle. Tips off the stick and all the way down. Brittany King couldn't quite catch it, but does cancel the icing. Hyenas getting to it. Work it up the wall. Chip pass, cut off. Murphy sends it through. Griffin chips it in. Hyenas, though, in good position. They bring it right back out, and here's Lacuyer. Plays it past Murphy, but it goes all the way in. Crocker to it first. Behind her own net, Colleen Murphy gathers, takes a look, goes D to D to Crocker. All the way out to King. King chips it through two defensemen. Let's see if she can get there first. Has Griffin charging on the backside, plays it across. Griffin scores! Randy Griffin puts it top shelf. Finishing off a nice play there by Brittany King. Crocker's pass, King chips it through two, retrieves it right across to Griffin, and she does not miss. Right next to the water bottle there, top shelf. Two quick ones from the Orcas here, and they take the lead. Hyenas, though, looking to get right after it, and here's Nichols. Cross, they score! And that takes no time at all. Maddie Nichols now with a goal and an assist. Looked like Jada Mears finished that one on the back door. Right off the face-off. Nichols gets past Crocker, sends it over. Mears puts it in the open net. And we're even again at 2. And another win for the Hyenas. Try to go quickly once again. Nichols chips it down low. Orcas back for it. Seastrom has it. Stops, turns back. Plays it across. Breakout pass gathered. Chipped in deep by Dzikovic. Israel gathers for the Hyenas. Goes across on the wall to Fearheller. Fearheller out to Mears. Mears drop past Dobson. Dobson gets the line. Holding. Goes back to Mears, got away from her. Dzikovic gets to the loose ball. Seastrom pass through the middle. Simpson gets to it, tripped up, and it's going to be another penalty on the Hyenas. I think it's Becky Dobson again for tripping. As that pass from Seastrom kind of died coming off her stick a little bit. Simpson able to recover it. Dobson never saw her, gets the stick in the feet, and she'll go back to the box. Orcas back to the power play. Frade wins the faceoff, but it gets in between Simpson and Murphy. They were not sure who should get there, and Fioca took it herself and cleared it out. Forechecking heavy on the kill here, but it works out. Gets back to a defensive position now. Simpson for Murphy. Colleen Murphy all the way across Forcielli. Forcielli gets the line, curls. Tried to drop it off for Kat Murphy, miscommunication. And it rolls to Fioca, who sends it all the way down again. Colleen Murphy starts it back. Gets to her own blue line. Lays it along the wall. Frade, turning, looking at what she's got. Goes to the middle, one-timer, they score! Haley Frade finds Kat Murphy in the high slot. The Orcas strike on the power play again, and they're leading 3-2. Colleen Murphy there with the entry pass. Frayed gets to the wall, opens up, and just finding the soft part of the box there is Kat Murphy. I think Weiss got a piece of it, but not quite enough. Orcas have the lead again. First two women's games today, there was 1 goal scored total. A 1-0 win for the Angels, and then the second game went to the shootout 0-0. Since then, it's really opened up. And we've got 5 goals in this game already. Hyenas looking for one now. Orcas coming up the wall. Slowed down a little bit, but they do get it to the line, and it is out. Forcielli, good play there on the stick of Orlando to get it out of the zone. Now she gets it into the offensive zone. Turns it in deep, looking for Stewart. Gifford marking Stewart. Played in back behind the net, nobody's there. It's gonna go all the way around. Brunels has it. Brunels trying to get it up the wall. It gets out to the point, shot, blocked, and goes above the net. Orlando. Breakout pass. They reset back to Orlando. She's now chased down low, but they're able to break the press of Kvortek there. Hyenas looking to gain the zone. Send it into the corner. Colleen Murphy back to retrieve. Plays it to the wall, but her winger's not there. And a shot on goal by Runels, turned away by Praku. Murphy then, a little misfire on that pass, but gets some help from Marinelli, but they do eventually turn it over. Now into the middle, one-timer blocked. Nice block there by Crocker. Lecuyer wound up for the slap shot, gave Crocker enough time to take the lane away. And Praku finds a loose ball next to the cage and gets a stoppage. Dobson wins this draw. Israel back out. Vierheller chips it into the corner. Seastrom gets there first. Plays it back. Little give and go behind the net. Seastrom now tries to reverse the other way. Maddie Nichols all over it on the forecheck though. Trying to win the ball back for the Hyenas. Tied up in the corner. All the players converging now, trying to just get this ball moving. Does come a few feet up the wall, tied up again. Now it winds up, Nichols finds Dobson, shot blocked. Good block there from Govlik. Dziekwich plays it and held in at the point by Dobson, lobs it all the way back into the glove of Praku, who gets a stoppage. Orcas keeping the heavy forecheck going even with the lead. It's been working out for them. Hyenas here, trying to draw even with just under 4 minutes left in the second. Dioka wins the draw. Bilger walks it, takes a shot through traffic, finds its way to Praku. She kicks it aside. Now trying to carry it out is Grivnovics. It got out of the zone. Hyenas have to tag up, and that gives the Orcas enough time to send it ahead. Randy Griffin in over the line, pulls up. Tries to let the play develop, now goes all the way back to Crocker at the point. She goes point to point. Murphy fakes, walking in even further, fires. That one got blocked. Griffin behind the net. Off the wall for Crocker. Crocker plays it right back in down low. And it's cleared right back to her. This time turns middle, tries to go to Murphy. Does get it there. Good press by Agostinelli, so Murphy has to just throw it in the corner. And the Hyenas get to the ball. Crocker, another keep at the line, sends it in. In behind the net, Grivnovics. Defended by Bracco. Bracco turns it behind. Reeves gathering. She'll hold here, and they'll try to set up the breakout. Kara Reeves Back around. Fioca. Right back across to Reeves. Reeves going through. Agostinelli and Murphy. Agostinelli loses a stick. Murphy comes away with it. Brings it over. Now plays it through. Murphy to Murphy. In over the line. Kat Murphy. Firing. Save Weiss. Rebound. Stays in front. Side of the net. Simpson couldn't find it. And now it goes to the corner. Back down for Murphy. Kat Murphy into the middle. It's loose. And Bilger gathers it for her goaltender. Weiss made the first save on that angled shot. Didn't know where it was, but the defense helps her out. Hyenas win the draw. Gifford plays it around. Pass knocked down by Murphy. She gets doubled though, and the Hyenas win it again. Dumped in, and they had the line. No, they did not. Thought that Orlando got the middle line there, but they call flooring. Now the refs checking. This may come to center. We'll see what they do. Nope, and it goes all the way down. Flooring is the call. Frade kicks it off the draw. Simpson's shot hits something on the way in, into the corner. Frade gets to it, all the way out to the point. Zikowicz shot hits a body, but Murphy finds it, finds some space, fires. I think that might have hit the helmet of Weiss there, but she keeps it out of the net. Whatever works. Oh, trying to make a move in your own zone. It's a turnover. Another save, Weiss. Hyenas play through the middle. That gets out and slow enough that it won't go all the way down. So they get a chance to change here, but Zikowicz trying to send it right back up quickly. Seastrom regroups. Her pass hits Runel's foot. Brunels has it, finds Dobson. Dobson with Nichols going to the net. Dobson for Nichols, and she was on her backhand, didn't get enough of it. Dobson pulls it out of the corner. She tries short side. Praku cuts it off. Brunels controlling. Plays it out to the point. Return pass. Brunels tried to chip it in front. Finds it again, another shot. Praku with the blocker down low, keeps it out. To Zikowicz, chips it around. Forcielli gets doubled, and Nichols comes away with it. Gets it out to Mears. Mears, that shot blocked. Deerheller, played it to the point. Didn't see the rotation, nobody there, and it goes out of the zone. Hyenas control though, they'll try to reset in the neutral. Mears pass knocked down by Forcielli. Couldn't get it deep though, and the Hyenas do play it in again. Praku stops it for Dzikovic. Comes out. All the way out to Stewart. Stewart lobs it. And the period ends. So 4 goals in that period. The Orcas get 3 of them. Hyenas get 1. And with 1 period left to play, Orcas 3, Hyenas 2.
I love being a part of it because I am a player, I'm a coach, I'm a referee.
Ball hockey is so much more accessible to the average person if you've never played hockey before.
People look at it and like, oh, you just played, it's for hockey player, play the feed. It doesn't take skill to play. It takes skill to play.
We get excited, people get happy, there's fight, there's everything in it.
It's different.
It's fun.
Fast-paced.
Electric.
I mean, anyone can play.
From the beginning of time, men and women have been friends, family, but yet rivals as well. Some of the most epic battles have been fought from the North to the South Pole and anywhere in between. As time flies, battles have transformed themselves into sports. Yet, the fundamentals remain the same, with lighter shields and a different type of sword. But evolution is clever. It introduces new rules but keeps one thing intact: adrenaline. So it's with honor and pride that we present to the world all of the above into one sport. Hockey ball, the game born.
And here we go to start the third period. Hyenas and Orcas. Orcas with a 3-2 lead. Kat Murphy with the most recent goal on the power play in that second period. Orcas scored 3 in 2.5 minutes. Mears had one in between for the Hyenas, and it's a 1-goal game here in the third. Hyenas pressing early. Murphy plays it around to Stewart. She's got some room, walks it out. Gets the red line. Chips it for Marinelli, who was trying to stay on side, so she couldn't gather the ball. And the Hyenas get it out to Agostinelli. Agostinelli tries to box out Murphy, chips it in deep. Forcielli picks it up. Goes behind her own net. Now played over to Murphy. Murphy carrying. That chip blocked by Runels. Bracco forcing it in, and the Orcas have to go in behind. Crocker's got it. Nice pass to the wall, but it gets off the stick and out of the zone. Rachel Israel. Her pass taken away. Kavortek driving in, fires, and just wide. Maybe a piece of the blocker there by Weiss. Govlik has it now. She's got some room, walks to the slot. Her shot stopped by Weiss. Rebound goes wide off the stick of Gager. She's got it now down low. Gets some help, and it comes all the way out to the point. Turning away from the pressure. Seastrom sends it to the net. Stick down by Weiss. Israel behind her own net to Vierheller. Vierheller trying to lob it out. It gets cut off by Seastrom. Seastrom walking in, shot through traffic. Weiss makes the save. Rebound in the slot. Hyenas get to it first, and it's chipped out of the zone by Lecuyer. Seastrom mishandles that one, has to go get it deep in her own zone. Hyenas changing though, so the Orcas able to break out, but a turnover. Nichols, just wide. Seastrom with it again. And that goes over everybody and all the way down for flooring. Tied up off the draw. Orcas get to it first. Played out to the point. Orlando knocks it down and sends it back in. Mears trying to find it. Spinning away is Seastrom. Loses it though. Dobson has it. Walking out. Shot, save. Into the corner. Dobson has it again. Goes all the way out. Shot by Nichols, partially blocked. And sent down again by the Orcas. Is this one gonna have the legs to get to the line? No, it's called off. So Orlando has to go get it, no flooring. And she's pressured by King. Spins it back though to Gifford. The Orcas cut it off. Good back check there. Canceling out the centering pass, and now the Hyenas trying to rush. But at the end of their shift, Orlando just dumps it in. Orcas in behind the net, taking their time, playing with the lead here, just trying to be smart with the ball. Murphy has it. Goes across. And sent back for Crocker again. Back to Colleen Murphy. D to D behind the net. Too low here for the Hyenas. They are sending the forecheck. The Orcas making the right pass so far on this one. Frayed, she gets pressured by Bilger, and the Hyenas do steal it into the middle. Shot off the glove and into the corner. Follow-up chance from Bracco. Nice defensive play there. And it's chipped out of the zone. Forcielli shields off Kat Murphy and gathers it. Sends it through. Fiocca for Bracco. Bracco by herself here on this rush. See if she can get the shot on net. It goes wide, far side. Murphy. Back to Crocker again. Hyenas changing. Orcas just waiting and letting the seconds tick away here. Holding on to a 1-goal lead with half a period left. Crocker just hanging on. Now goes up the wall to Murphy, but a good pinch there by Thierheller. Colleen Murphy has it now. Takes off, steps away from Runels, breaks the press, sends it over to Frade. Frade has the line, pulls up, back for Murphy. Murphy going wide for Simpson. Simpson back to the net. Frade, big save by Weiss, sliding across. Looking for that backdoor play again. Frade got a stick on it, but didn't have time to gather, and Weiss had the pads ready. Runels gets to this chip. Drives past Simpson, goes to the front, off a couple of sticks. Orcas have it again. That pass hits the net, I think, on the way to Colleen Murphy, but she does eventually gather it. Spins it back. Sends it through the middle. Simpson resets it right back to Frade. Now they have some room. Simpson has the line. Forcielli coming in high. Gonna load up, fire away, goes wide. Simpson throws it in front again. Frade spinning shot, Weiss has it and hangs on. Took a hop off of her pad there up in the air, but able to settle it down. Four minutes left here. Orcas still with a 3-2 lead. A burst of scoring in that second period. Nothing since then. Seastrom off the draw. Sends it over. That pass blocked by Dobson. Orcas trying to find it down low. Hyenas breaking out. Good step at the line, though, and cut off by Dzikovic. Plays it in deep again. Stewart in behind, looking for Marinelli. Now, tied up on the wall there. Dzikovic just trying to keep it down low. Gifford, seeing if she can free it up. 5 players converge. Dobson comes away with it. Sends it over to Orlando. Now some room here for the Hyenas to start out. Orlando has Mears. Mears turns middle. Sends it across for Dobson. Dobson dumps it in on goal. Praku has it and decides to take a whistle. So the Hyenas will get the ozone draw here. 3 minutes left to play. Keep an eye on the net and see if they pull wise at any point. Off the draw, shot from the point, gets blocked. Govlik has it, trying to run it out of the zone. She's cut off, but it gets away from Bracco and goes all the way down. Govlik again loses it. Bracco for Bilger, shot, turned into a pass. Fiocca tried to spin it on goal, but was stopped by Crocker. Bilger pinching in again, sends this one to the corner. Bracco plays it all the way around. Reeves trying to keep it deep. Agostinelli trying to spin off the wall, and that one is chipped out of play by Kvortek. See where they put the face off here. Depends on where that stick was from Emily Kvortek when she chipped that ball out. And it'll be at the top there. Hyenas still have the zone here, but the face off up at the top dot. And we've got a timeout. .2:23 on the clock. Orcas using their timeout here to keep the top defensive unit fresh to try to protect this lead. Keeping an eye here on the Hyenas out of the timeout if they pull the goalie now with the face-off. Still 2 minutes, 20 seconds, maybe a little early, but we'll see what Matt Farah wants to do. And Wise is going back to her crease, at least for the face-off. Dobson and Govlik facing off here. Hyenas get to it, trying to hold the red line, but it does come out. Nice play there by Kavortek. Now she goes down the wall. Into the corner, plays it behind the net. Gager. Boxing out. Tries to go to the point, knocked down though, nice play. Hyenas rushing. In over the line, on sides, shot on goal. Praku blocks it off into the corner. Murphy gets to it first. She's got Mears on her back, and the Hyenas gather it. Comes out to Mears. Takes the shot, it goes just wide near side. Hyenas cut off that breakout. Orlando keeps it deep. Dobson goes down. It comes back out to Orlando. Net is empty now for the Hyenas. 6-on-5. Shot to the net. Still loose. And a good stick there by the Orcas to chip it away. Orlando, though, able to keep it in the zone and send it back deep for Mears. Jada Mears boxing out Murphy. Trying to turn it to the front. Murphy wins it and gets it past Lecuyer, who is coming into double, but Bilger again there on the pinch, keeps it in the zone. Cuts off another pass. Finally, the Orcas play it out, but it goes all the way down for Flooring. Couple plays in a row there by Pam Bilger, defending the breakout passes, so the Orcas needing a whistle, just fire it all the way down. Minute 10 left. Net is empty for the Hyenas. And now it looks like the Hyenas take their timeout. Not going to the bench, though, just the 6 of them conferencing in the zone, drawing up this play off the face-off. Dobson, Runels, Fiocca, Fierheller, Bilger out there for the Hyenas. And Agostinelli as well is the 6th. Orcas sticking with their 5 as well. Kavortek, Govlik, Murphy, Crocker, and Gager. Orcas find it off the draw. Murphy, it's in her feet. Kicked away, comes out to the point. Bilger, nice play to keep it and chip it over to Fierheller. They go to the half wall. Back across, Bilger, down low. Gets it back. Keeping it on this right side. Now they go across. Fierheller has some room. Fires it, it hits something and chips into the corner. Runels gets to the loose ball. Centers it in front. Agostinelli couldn't get it on goal. Does get to it, though. Hyenas keeping it alive. Out to the point. Fierheller, shot blocked. Gager gets the leg out. Keeps it away from the net. Runels has it now. Runels walking it out to Dobson. Dobson winds, fires, blocked again. Dobson plays over to Runels. Her shot tips on the way in, into the glove of Praku. Back-to-back block shots there from Olivia Gager at the top of the slot. Hyenas Switching it up a little bit here. Runels and Dobson and Agostinelli going to stay out. Orlando and Maddie Nichols come out. Frade taking this draw for the Orcas. Dobson had it, lost it. Into the corner, Crocker trying to just melt down as much time as she can. Under 10 seconds to play here. Orcas just keeping this ball in the corner. Hyenas do gather it though. Out in front, one last chance, skips over the stick, and that'll do it. So the Orcas hang on after a high-scoring second period. They keep their 3-2 lead the rest of the way and finish their opening day of Women's Elite with 2 wins and the loss. Hyenas drop to 1-1-1. As we take a look at the goals from this game, Maddie Nichols short-handed opened the scoring. On that same power play, Forcielli with the individual effort finds the short side and evens the game. And the 2-1 goal there from Randy Griffin on that cross-ice pass. But right after that goal, Hyenas came right back. Nichols, this time with the assist, finds Mears back door. Just a couple minutes later, though, the Orcas on another power play. Haley Frade working the wall, finds Kat Murphy open in the slot. She buries it. That made it 3-2 Orcas, and that was the end of the scoring in this one. One more Women's Elite game to round out our Saturday. It's the Novas taking on the Angels in a few minutes here on NBHL YouTube.